Hi guys, here's how we can go ahead and make a Google form and also how we can easily use it to do our role. So I'm just in my own personal Google Drive. If I click on the new button, I can now go through to a Google form. So I just want to create a new Google form. So it will load and this is how it starts. So I'm just going to give it a title up the top here so that I can find it later. So I'm going to call that attendance. Oh, where's it gone? There we go. Attendance. And I'm also going to put that at the top there. So now what I want to do is so it defaults it has one question here ready for me to enter in. I can now do multiple questions though by adding this little plus button. So I'm going to start, in fact before I do that I'm going to add a text box here, and if I go to these little squiggles I can actually pick that up and move that above. Come here. No, okay, well, let me move this down there. So I might want to just put in a little message to the students. Hi everyone, please record your class and name below. And if I do want to add a picture or anything like that, so I've got a little wavy picture or a happy smiley face or anything, you can add images as well. So I'm going to come down to question 1 here and I'm going to say, please select your class, and it's got some options that I'm going to enter in. So this is going to be the classes that I choose. So I might say, right, 9 Mat GR is option number 1. I'll go to option number 2 here, 9 Mat BC, and I'll do my year 11 MAS, my year 12 MAS, my year 13 MAS, and I'm also going to add in my year 10 tutor group. Okay, so there's that, and it's got the options here as all the different types. So I'm just going to make this as a multiple choice one, and if I just click on this little eye at the top, that's my preview screen. So as I'm writing this form, I can check what it looks like. So that's what it would look like at the moment. So it's just got those there and the kids would go in and tick that box and press submit. Okay, so let me, yes, let's jump back to there. And so now I'm going to add another question, and I'm going to ask them for their first name there, and it's automatically changed it to be a short answer because that's quite a good one. They can type in their answer. And then I'm going to say last name, and again that's a short answer. And if I want, I can also tick on all of these to make them a required question, as in the student has to select all of these options. So they've got to answer all 3 questions. That's my setup. Now all I'm going to do, if I click on the send button, there's the little link icon here. So if I click on that little link, I can now, if I go over here to the copy button, I can copy that link and I can paste that into my each of my classes. So for example, in my year 9 maths class here, I've made a little tile here with attendance. I did a little image on the internet that says attendance. And when I made that, I've just created a tile here, and I'll just jump in here to show you. So I've pasted the link here. So this is the link to my Google form. As I just paste that there under the URL. I'll change that to open up a new tab. And in terms of image, I've just uploaded an image here. And so that then has made a tile, which the students just click on, and it takes them straight to that Google form. So that's where it is there. And if I click on that, that will open up as a Google form. Okay, and so there is their attendance that they will just go through and put those in. So that's what that one is. But now let me show you the second part of that, which is how do I actually process the data. So okay, this is one that I've got, and you can see here I've got this responses tab across here, and at the moment I've already got 88 responses from yesterday and today, and I can do them in different ways. So I can see them on the screen here as pretty graphs and details. That's not what I want to do personally. I'm going to jump across here to this little green spreadsheet button, and this is actually going to open up a Google Sheet. So when we click on that, it asks you if you want to create a new one, which I have already done, and it opens up this spreadsheet that I've got here. So this is what it does. So there's my 3 questions. What class are you in? What's your first name? What's your last name? And it always, for Google Form, it always adds a timestamp onto that. So it states the date and the time that they registered. So this is where I want to just do things a little bit more cleverly. So I'm going to start by selecting this column B, which class are you in? And I want to color that. So I'm going to go to data. No, it's under, where is it? Under format, sorry. There we go. Under format menu, I go down to the conditional formatting. And what I want to do is I want to make it easier for myself. So I want to color in depending on what class they are in. So you can see apply to range. It's opened up this textbook down the side here. The range is already selected, and I'm going to say format the cell if the text contains, and I'm going to say, right, if it's 9 mat GR, then I want to color that in, and I'm going to choose a pink color for pinkly purple for my girls, and done. Then I can add another row, and again say if the text contains, oh, come back here, if text contains, and for my 9 mat BC, it's my boys, I'm going to be color biased, and I'm going to give them a blue color so I can easily tell them. And I would do the same for my other classes. So that just automatically colors them in, and you can see there all my boys have automatically been colored in. So that will automatically color those in. But now I want to do the last step, and this is for being able to just see day by day and not being able to, so this is just going to put all of the responses for both days in here and just keep adding to this form. So I want to go to, remember, under the data menu. So I go up to the top here, and under the data menu, there is an option here called filter view. And this is what well, first of all, I want to create a filter, create a filter. So I'm going to click on that and give that a second. And so you can see there it's selected those, and beside each name it's got this little box showing in there now. So I can, for example, click on the one with the timestamp and say I just want to get the ones for today. So I've got an option here to filter by condition, and I'm going to put in my condition, and I'm going to say my condition is it the today's the 25th of the 3rd. So I just want to show today's classes. And so what that's done now is you'll notice this column here, it's just got the 25th. It hasn't got any of the ones from the 24th anymore. If I want to go further, I can click on this and say filter this now. For example, I could filter it by color. And so if I want to get my blue boys, which are cornflower blue, it's now just got me a list here of the boys. And I can now change that at any time. So I can say, no, actually I want to change that and I want to have it all the white ones. So I can reset at any time. So yeah, so I can where is, okay, oh, sorry, not that one, that button there. There's a select all or clear. So I can select all, and that will show me all of the kids back again. So that will, oh no, it hasn't. Why has that not shown me all? Okay, there we go. I've undone it, and that gives me all of my kids back again. So that's what we can do in order to sort and easily do that. Hope that helps, guys.